Imagine this. You wake up at 5 a.m., you study crazy hard, and you ace your test. And you're so happy with yourself because you fully understood the material and put in the hard work. And then there's you. You cram studying last minute and you ultimately feel stressed out because you can't even focus. Well, this is how you can ultimately achieve studying and succeeding in your exams this year. Step 1 is prepare your mind and body. So I'm going to get through the first step, which is you could call the boring step, but that's just rest well. What I mean by that is you obviously can't focus if you don't have good sleep. Getting 8 to 10 hours, 12 would be amazing, but 10 hours of sleep is so helpful to be able to kind of reset your body and keep you going throughout studying and throughout the day. It have helped me so much to be able to sleep good before doing a test and before studying, because I can actually feel like I can focus the next day when I do sleep well. You have to eat the right foods. And what I mean by this is that there is bad foods and there's good foods. I don't just mean that there's sugar and there's non-sugar. What I mean is literally I don't eat any carbs. I don't eat any carbs in the morning. And the reason for this is because my mind feels so much sharper when I actually just don't eat carbs in the morning and I wait until later in the day. I don't know what it is with the carbs, but I know it messes with glucose and whatever turns into glucose in your body, and it just slows down your brain ultimately, at least for me. And being able to just not eat in the morning, and then towards 11 I eat some eggs, and you can look up no carb foods. There's a few out there. I have eggs. You can have avocado. I think it's really low in carbs. Salt is fine. There's a few things, but just not eating carbs in the morning will help you be able to focus and be able to crush studying in the morning and not feel foggy when you're starting to study. Like eating oats, they're full of carbs, and that's what I used to do, is start eating oats, but as soon as I'd be eating them, then my mind would be all foggy. It makes sense now, because carbs make your mind foggy, and so just to stay away from carbs in the morning really keeps your brain sharp and keeps your brain able to study. With this, I turn on 40 hertz music, and you can find it out there. There's music that is just a 40 hertz tone, and 40 hertz, what it does to the brain, actually helps you focus and helps you be able to be in the zone of getting tasks done, completed, and you're just way more laser focused. I don't know exactly how it works. I don't know psychology, all that, or not psychology, neuro stuff. I'm not a neurologist, but being able to understand that slightly, it's such a big help, and it improves your focus like crazy. So being able to try 40 hertz music, you can just type it up on Spotify, or if you use Apple Music. I just use Spotify or YouTube, but 40 hertz music is just a simple thing that you can use that can definitely help you to be able to focus and practice relaxation. Meditation has been something that slows me down. It keeps me present and keeps me in the moment. Step 2 is organize your materials. Review notes. With exams, they cover basically everything that you've learned throughout the semester, throughout all your semesters, especially the end of the year exams. And it's stressful. It stresses you out, and I know it does. So any area that confuses you in the past, flip through everything and review every single section and what confuses you. What I do is I just throw a sticky note like right on the place that I'm confused. And I keep it there, and I'm like, I'm confused in this area. I write maybe a little note to myself, you know, take note of this if I can't do it right then, but also just going through everything, and then you go back through it and you work on each question that was really confusing. And this will help you be able to see exactly where you're struggling and then conquer exactly what you need to conquer. So then through that, you're constantly testing yourself and helping yourself get better repeatedly. Gather resources. There are resources online that you can use, and I know you probably know that. If you are doing math and it's a struggle for you, YouTube has helped me like crazy. And writing out the whole page of notes to myself and then going to the book has helped me understand like what I'm actually doing for the math subject, whatever it is. But like in Algebra 2 for me, like has helped me so much to be able to actually understand what I'm doing when it's explained on YouTube. And step 3 is strategies, time management. With every minute counting down before exams, Google Calendar has helped me enormously in managing my time. And what I've been able to do is just type down throughout the day, hour by hour. I do it either the day before or in the morning. I type out everything I need to do. And when you're able to actually manage your time that way, then you're able to stick to every single hour by hour on what you need to do. And practice testing. I love practice tests because they actually test you on the same material that you're going to be tested on. And take practice tests. Make sure that you take practice tests around the material that you're actually learning. And it will help you be able to understand what you're going to do and what you're going to be presented with and how you can actually conquer that. With practice tests, what I was doing, so when I got my license, when I was going to drive, I was super freaked out to be able to take the driver's test, the driver's written test. I knew that I would get 3 tries, but I wanted to be able to ace it the first time. And I was so freaked out, and I kept putting it off. I was 16, and that's when you're able to get your license in the United States, at least in my state. And I was scared because I wanted to succeed, and I wanted to actually get a good grade the first time I tested. And so what I started doing was practice tests online. I found a good practice test, and I took that for hours over and over. I probably took it like 50 times. And this just like saluted my mind in the material and kept me present in the exact material that was going to be presented, even if not everything was going to be presented. But I was still scared. I still felt like I didn't study enough. But then I came in and I took the test, and I think I got 1 wrong, and I got like a 96 or something like that. And it made me super happy to actually succeed. And that's just a story to show you that practice testing can get you prepared for whatever you're doing. And it helped me so much. Putting in the reps will prime you to be prepared. And putting in the reps in whatever it is, studying, practice testing, taking notes, all of that. Just make sure that you are cementing your mind in the material that you need to actually learn, and you're repetitively doing so. Small actions today pave the way for remarkable changes tomorrow. Okay, see you.